Hi, welcome to episode 10 of Tundra Terror. I'm Apocrypha from APOC Industries. This is actually take two of recording this episode because the last time I didn't have my mic on. Anyway, so we are going to start off by making sure that our research is rolling. We're going to grab Nanobot Range 1 because we're going to be setting up nanobots in this episode. But first thing we are going to be doing is setting up production of railway automation. So rails are pretty straightforward. They just need steel, a little bit of iron, and stone. Stone is going to be the problematic thing because we don't really want to have to route stone all the way over here for one thing. So we are just not going to. What we are going to do is set up a box that we can drop some stone into, and that will be used to that'll be used to uh, fill in for the fact that we don't have it on our bus. So rails are easy. They take as input one iron stick, and this is going to be the rails themselves. We're going to insert the sticks this way. We're going to have some iron probably coming in over here, I suppose. We're going to have a half a belt of steel coming in through here, and then the other half is going to be coming from a box right here, and this box is going to have stone in it. And the stone will go on the outer half of this. The steel will go on the inner half because we're going to pull it out like that. Whoop. Go. Iron is coming down this way. We're going to double check that all of our splitters are prioritizing our crafts rather than our bus. And we're also out of belts, so we'll pick up some more belts. We'll also pick up some more green circuits. And some more gears. We'll just pick up some more everything. Alright. Oh, and some more power poles. There we go. So there we go. Get all this stuff set up. Pull out our bus. There we go. This is gonna. No, we're not pulling steel into there. We're pulling that. Now, hold on a second. Now that I'm thinking about this, that's not where I want the iron at all, because that's where I want my output to be. So, rather than do that, we will do this. There we go. And this is going to be our output. And the output is going to go into another box right here. There. What are we running out of? Iron plates. Hey, I know where to get some iron plates. Om nom 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 nom. Om nom nom nom. Okay. We're going to limit this to maybe 600 rails or so. We are going to need quite a few of those. Nanobot range finished, so we're going to grab the next nanobot range. Notice that now our max radius is 9 instead of what it was before, which was 7. So we've got this loaded up with everything except for stone, which is something that we are going to have to grab manually, and we're going to run and do that in just a sec. But first, we're going to make our road pretty. There we go. We're also going to set up a turret or two right here, just in case the biters over there get a little ornery. Alright, let's go grab some stone. We know where to grab stone from, though. As long as we don't run into our power poles as we just did. Probably should look at getting some better power lines in here instead of the tiny little power lines that are there. Alright, well, there's enough stone to keep us for a while. We accidentally picked up a little bit of iron ore, but we can just drop that off. Let's see, we do a 4-point turn here, and then back out to our rails, and trying to drive in a straight line is very difficult. So our stone is going to go in here, and then that goes down into here, and that'll go into here, and this also needs to output, I suppose. Maybe we can do this to output a little faster. There we go. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're going to leave two inserters on there. Although, I don't think that one's going to be able to keep up anyway. Whatever. There we go. So we've got some rails making. The next thing that we want to set up is our nanobot ammo production. And this is not going to be pretty. It's going to be functional. So nanobot ammo for our construction bots takes a bunch of random things. Iron axes take a bunch of iron. Repair packs also take some iron, but they also need electronic circuits, which, since we don't have them on the bus, we're just going to craft them here. So this whole thing is probably going to end up being a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. And we also need some assemblers. That should be enough. Okay, so this is going to be our final product. Let's build around this. We are going to spit this into a box here. Oh, something's getting attacked. Something close, because I can hear it. Well, that was that was exciting. Where did that come from? Okay, well, we're gonna maybe just pretend like that didn't happen and put a radar here to keep a better eye on things. That was unusual. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, that does remind me that we need some lights here, though. I hope that there's no biters expanding very close by. That would be very awkward. Anyway, as we were saying, we are going to make sure that we have... What are we running? I'm running out of iron plates again. Oh my goodness. Never have enough iron plates, I guess. Alright. There we go. So we are going to be outputting... actually, I'll do this slightly differently. Where my assemblers go? We'll do this. This is going to stockpile quite a few because we're going to need them. This is going to be making nanobot construction bots, and we'll have the inputs coming in from either side. So over here, here we're going to have our iron axes, which are going to be really easy. Actually, we might do this. Iron axes and iron sticks. Where's the iron sticks? There we go. Because we can have a belt of iron coming up through here. We're running out of a bunch of stuff. So there we go. Bump, bump. That. So this will be our axes as one input. Our other input to this is going to be circuits, which will do this. This is going to be copper wire as part of our inputs to circuits, which means that we're going to have a probably a half a line of copper coming in here. Go. And this iron, we are going to actually make it do this so that we can satisfy the other requirement of our green circuits, which is iron plates. So all of our inputs should be hooked up, our output is hooked up. Now all we need to do is make it work. So this one is going to be iron, this one is going to be copper, and we're getting attacked again. Alright. Fighters are starting to get a little antsy about us being here, but that's alright. I do not blame them. Iron, copper. We probably only need like a half a line of copper. I don't want to overtax our bus. Not that it would really matter. I mean, it would you know, fill up to where it needed to and then just stop. So it doesn't actually use more resources. I just think that it looks nicer, I guess. Okay, so these are prioritizing filling up our buffers for crafting. We've got this. Okay. Finish checking this first. This is getting that input. What are you missing? What? Oh, shoot. That's right. This is not... This is supposed to be going into repair packs. Hold on. Abort. 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 Let's do some nanobot speed, too. This is supposed to be repair packs, not not green circuits directly. This will work a little better. We'll get this going in here, this going in here. These take iron gears, which we can put here. And then this can go in here. Alright, and you are green circuits. Okay, you are gear wheel. No, not sticks. Gear wheels. Okay, what are you waiting for? Iron. More iron, of course. There we go. Okay, this time for sure. There we go. Now we're actually outputting some ammo. Everything will be working. Oh. Oh. Oh! Okay. Okay. I just noticed a problem. I don't know if you happen to catch that, but we have some biters that have decided to make a home directly inside our iron. And we would rather than not do that. So we are first and foremost going to grab some of this ammo that we've been making so that we can automatically repair our vehicle when we inevitably crash into things, which is a lovely feature of nanobots. And then we are going to go down and ask these biters kindly and politely to get out of our iron mine. Please, thank you very much. Put this a little closer. You got this guy. Nanobots are wonderful because they will automatically repair stuff for me. So the turret took a little bit of damage, but not a big deal because my nanobots were there to repair. Okay, well, that was exciting. Looks like those biters are really wanting to encroach in our space here. Well, the important thing is that we have our nanobot ammo, our construction bots set up. We have our excuse me, our rails set up, so we can start doing some exploring. Yeah, these are gonna take a while to actually stockpile. Reminds me though, I do need to bookmark my blueprints. So one of the great things about nanobots and the reason that I use them is let's say what's a small thing that we can build here. Um, let's say like this, for example. So we can put down a blueprint like so, and that puts a bunch of ghost entities. And usually, in order to actually build, we researching? Yeah, okay. In order to actually build those, you need to have construction robots. And construction robots is kind of a ways down because in order to actually build them, you need to have advanced circuits, which means you need to have plastic, which means you need to have oil, and we don't have any oil nearby. I have no idea where any oil is. So it's going to be a long time before we actually have any robots. But building without robots, it really sucks. But what we can do is we hit tab to go over to our nano emitter, and they will actually build stuff for us. Not only that, they will actually deconstruct stuff for us as well. Now that goes through a lot of these construction robot ammo, so that's why we're going to be stockpiling a whole bunch of it. Because our plan is to get rid of this. Our plan is to be taking our long rails blueprint book here. This has a bunch of blueprints which I have made that we're going to plop down and then put a train on and then drive, and then our nanobots will build the rail for us as we drive, and that's going to be how we do our exploring. But we're not going to get to that just yet because we have some stuff to take care of around home, namely dealing with biters like these. So let's go deal with those biters now that we are talking about it and we have some construction bots on us to help repair. Let us go say hello, like the friendly neighbors that we are. Hello. Hello. Very nice to see you. Please go away, kindly. Okay, I'll grab this. And anybody else? Let's go down and grab these guys too. Got a little bit of time left. We should double check our power production as well. At some point, I'll just double all this up, and that'll do us for power for quite a while. But our power right now is doing okay, so I'm not too worried about it. Here we go. Hello! I am your neighbor. I just wanted to borrow a cup of sugar. It's not true. I'm actually here for murder. I wanted to borrow a cup of murder. There we go. Whoop. Perfect. Anybody else getting close to our pollution cloud right now? I might take a swing. No, driving on snow is annoying. Well, we're going to get attacked. We're going to get attacked. What I will maybe do is set up a wall along the southern edge of our construction facilities so that we have more of an early warning if we're going to get attacked again. We do have a bunch of walls that we've built, if memory serves, over side our stone things. Yeah, right here. Okay. Grab our car. Let's see what we're going to research next. This needs a whole bunch of stuff. So let's start grabbing that stuff, actually. Oil processing, which we're going to need eventually. Not just yet, but eventually. So, okay, let's grab these walls, and we are going to maybe just build just a very basic wall along the bottom here, just to give us a little bit of an early warning in case we are going to get attacked. And we're going to clear out these trees like so. this also goes through a lot of ammo, clearing out all these trees. But fortunately, we have tree clearing ammo to do it. I love nanobots. Very good for quality of life. Okay, that should be enough for now. Like I said, we are just gonna do something very simple here. Gonna take some walls and we are going to build them about here-ish. They don't even need to be too thick. Just grab this, look at this, and then our nanobots are going to help take care of building this for us. Whoops! We don't really need that too thick, so we're going to be more careful. We don't actually need our nanobots to be doing this either. This is something which we can easily do ourselves. Okay, and we are going to be having some other things here. So this wall is not going to be permanent by any stretch of the imagination. We also haven't researched gates, so that's alright. We'll just put a couple of friendly turrets here to greet whoever comes knocking. And we will do this. Anyway, we're kind of getting close to time here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace a line of walls all the way around the extent of our base, and I will do that off camera so that it'll just be done. You don't have to sit here watching me do it. Yeah. So thank you very much for watching. This has been episode 10 of Tundra Terror, and I will see you next time.